Hello, hi, it's Liz here. Today I thought we would make a little journal. I've been having a play with some scrapbook paper just to see how to put one together, and I've got some old book pages and bits and bobs to do a completely different style, like a more kind of junk journal style. But I had a play and I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. This is kind of like I've seen people calling it a corset closure, so I guess it is sort of like a corset that the Edwardian ladies used to wear. This is, I have lots of packets of scrapbook paper from when I used to scrapbook. This is Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Garden. These are all my bits I've got left. So I just thought, get it out the cupboard and do a practice one with that. I've left this length because I'm trying to decide whether I want beads on it or whether I just want to tie a bow or something, or just let it dangle. So I hadn't decided that yet, and I just thought I'll just let it fall just now. And then I just decorated the front a little bit, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So really easy to do, so let's do one together. So I've already cut my pages. Wait, and I'll just give you some measurements. All the pages have been cut to the same size. One of them has got a little funny edge, so that sticks out a little bit, but that's okay, I quite like that. So the width is 18.5 centimetres across that way, and the height is 15 centimetres, and you just fold the edge in, and the edge fold is 3 centimetres. So I'll just let you see that if you want to take away note. Okie doke. So really you're just joining all the pages on that fold, and then we just fold them over. So it really is quite easy, but first of all I'm going to take them to my sewing machine because I want to have the stitched look in this one. This one doesn't have any stitches at all because it's a kind of modern version, so I don't know, for some reason stitching just looks better on the kind of junky vintagey style. So I'm going to go to my machine and I'm going to stitch round, and that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, when I got to the machine I decided only to stitch round this one and the one at the back, because I think what I'm going to do is decorate the edges with sari silk or some lace or whatnot, and with other pages what I might do is just use my fine liner pen and go round with the black, because it's white thread that's in the machine just now, and the white thread wouldn't really show up on a lot of these pages, and it just takes an age to change the thread in the machine, so that didn't happen, and yeah. So what we need to do is join them all together now. So I'm just going to use this double-sided tape, and I do it much like the lazy way of not changing my thread. I just tear it off, and I think maybe this will fit. Nope, that's not going to fit. We're just going to use the one bit of tape. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. So we've put a bit of tape on the back of our top piece where it's folded up, and we take our next sheet and we're just going to line that up as best we can, and down it goes, and then open that up and we will just fold that to where it meets the fold. So we're just folding it along there. Yeah. So that's our first page done. And of course you'll be a little bit short on the underneath because of the fold using up some of the paper, but that doesn't matter. Plus this one's a little bit shorter anyway. So, and again, we're going to put tape on the back of the fold there. Let me just do it this way. And our next page, and we'll make sure we're doing it the right way up. So the correct way up, and again we are just going to lay that on top of that and fold, stick and fold. There we are. Let's get our bone folder out the toolbox. There we are. Good. Right, and our next piece of fold gets the tape on. How easy is this? Really easy. Right, and we want it this way up and this way. Of course, you don't need to use tape. You can use whatever glue you like. Nice. Right, and over we go on the fold. Tape. I saw this kind of corset closure. Now, where was it? I saw it. I can't remember. Was it Natasha in Treasure Books? She did something with a corset, but I saw it somewhere else as well. Hers was like a rolled up journal, and the closure was it kind of looked like a corset, like a crossed over pieces of ribbon or twine. The first time I did my practice one, I used sari tape, sari silk, but it was too bulky. Too bulky for when you're I'll show you when I've done this page. And after this, there's only one more to go. So I think I've put together 7 pages, I think. But yes, if you use something bulky, then when you open it up and you want to work on this page, then it's really bumpfly underneath that bit. That's the only thing. Right, and we will fold this. Ah, Wigtown. We were in Wigtown, or Wigton, for a wee holiday. And let me think, would that have been? That must be 3 years ago. Wigton is Book Town. It's all full of, it's got a little main street and it's just full of bookshops. So they call it Scotland's Book Town. It's a lovely wee town. Right, and let's get the last one the right way up. Okay. There. Right, so book pages and from an art book, a music page, an old book page, a comic page, a right mishmash, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7, that's what I thought it was. So now, of course, we want to put our eyelets in, so that now you wouldn't need to do anything. I mean, it's not the eyelets and the string don't keep it closed. It's the tape that's holding all the pages together. So you could leave it plain and just decorate the side bit there, or you can do whatever you want to do. I'm going to do the same thing because I think that looks quite cool. So 6 eyelets, and I've got a little template here which is the length of that little spine, if we want to call it that. I call it a spine. So you want to find the middle, so just fold it in half and then fold the 2 edges into the middle like that. So you've got those 3 folds, and then if you fold it in half that way, you get the intersection of those 2 folds, give you an equal distance from the top and the sides, and keep them equally distant. If you know what I mean. You've probably seen this done a million times, but I'll give you a laugh because where's there was the template I used for this one, and I put it on and I clipped it. I used these clips and I clipped it on, and then I used my crocodile, and you can see I cropped through, and then I just gaily put my eyelets on. And I put my eyelets on without taking the template off. But I managed to get the little bits of white paper. Oh my goodness, that's why that's all torn and so anyway, it was best that I did it in my practice one rather than on the camera. You would have howled laughing. Right, now I need my pencil. And I want to go down, let me think, I want to go down, whoops, there's the other ruler down, maybe 2 centimetres from the top. So we want to go there and there, and then 2 centimetres this side as well. It doesn't need to be exact. I don't think anyway. Nothing needs to be exact. Right, so again, I will clip this on. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're only at 11 minutes. Because I was thinking maybe I would decorate the front cover while I was here. But I haven't got anything picked out yet, so we'll see. Now, let's see. You don't want to put too many pages because the thickness, I find some of these eyelets don't have a long Like these ones are the length of the bit that sticks up. Like these ones are better. They've got a longer bit. Do you know what I mean? Some of them are quite shallow, and so if you've got a thick paper, then that doesn't grip when the crocodile squeezes the eyelet together. It doesn't grip. See, these ones are quite I don't know if I want yellow though. What other colour is there? Pink. These are all quite bright. What about the pale pink? And tiny white ones. You see, the thing is, I've got to use 6. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to use those pale pink ones because although I would like these, that's really quite, I don't know if you can see the difference there. It's quite shallow. Right. So we've got our crop. We don't need to tape anymore. Put them to the side and we can punch. Now these are 3/16, so it's the 3/16 punch I need, and I'm just hoping that this isn't too near the edge. So that one, we'll just need to swap hands. There we are. I'm very right-handed. You know how some people can do some things with their left hand? No. I mean, I can hold this just now, like with my left hand, but you know, the journal bit, but I couldn't do anything else with my left hand. I think that maybe means something when you're very one-sided. It just means your left hand is useless. Your left side. Right, and let's just do this top row while we're here. I don't know where that went. There. Oh my goodness. Takes longer to get the... No, it's still not out. There we are. Nope. There. My goodness. Okay. So I'm just lining up my little dot with the bit you can see through here. That's why I need to take all the bits out, otherwise I can't see the dot. I'm not sure that I've got all that out. Oh yeah, that's fine. There, thank goodness. Oh, that's not straight. Oh, I've said before, there's not a thing in this world straight. Right, now, the last time I just gaily did this. No. Right. This time, take it off. Lesson learned. Right, now, where are we? Here we are, here. Before, I've not long, well, I mean, I've had it maybe a couple of years now, the crocodile, but before I had my crocodile, I've got one of those little ones that you use the hammer. You know, it's like a metal punch that's not a punch. You just hammer the punch and it causes a hole, and then you hammer the thing. Oh my goodness. And if you hammered on the desk, what a racket. A proper old racket. And everything shook. And hubby would be like, what's happening on there? I'm killing some eyelets. And we'll do the last one, which is a little bit squinty. Never mind. It is properly squinty, that's a pity. Anyway. Maybe once I put the twine in, you won't notice it. Right, let's put that over here. We don't need them. Clear away the little bits. Right, and I've got my twine. I'll just guesstimate. Right, so what I did was I got my two ends and I came through from the back. So it's like kind of like your shoelaces. So one end through there and one end through there. This string's probably far too long. Right. And then we, whoops, that's my juice, clink. And then we want to cross over. So we're going to put this one in there. And this one in here. And then we're going to, what did I do next? I think I came back through. I came back through so that I can do another cross over up the other way. So the end of this one back through the other one. Let's see if we can get it through. And then this one back through its little buddy, the other one. So, yeah, and then we're going to go up here. And then up here. And you can either leave the string or twine or ribbon or whatever you want to use at the back and just tie it off, which might actually be quite nice, to be honest, because then you don't have so much of a bumfle. With this one, I just came back through. So we did what we did there, and we just come back through the opposite. But, do you know, I think I'm just going to tie it off there. Maybe I'll just tie a knot just now. And, I was going to say I could leave it, but it'll just get in my way till I decide. But I do quite like it just like that. And it doesn't bumfle too much. Right, I'm just going to go with that. There. Right, so I am going to go and think about what I'm going to put on the first page, the front page, and I'll be back. Okay, I think I've decided on stamping out the word journal onto the book page, and I've got my box of pre-made ephemera. So I've picked out a few pre-made things. I've got little bits here and one of my page tabs. I've got some of my little houses, and I've got all my leftover whatnots. So plenty to be going on with from the pre-made. And yeah, but I'm going to stamp out journal first. So now we have to decide if we want it all uppercase or lowercase. I think we'll go for a statement with the uppercase. So this is just VersaFine Onyx Black, and I'm just going to spell out journal. J-O, whoops. Now, do we want it all to be one word, or do we want them separate? I think I want them separate, so it doesn't need to be straight in any way. Oh, sometimes these things won't come out. J-O-U-R, we don't even need to spell it in order because we're going to be cutting them up and chopping them up. J-O-U-R-N-M-N-N. I think sometimes what I should do is take a letter out or leave a letter out, and then it would be easier. It would give us some wiggle room. See, that's better. L, K-L. Right, let's put the ink away before there's a calamity. Right, so we're just going to roughly cut these out. And I don't even cut them in squares. I just randomly, even just deliberately cut them at angles. I think that was the blank one. Yep. Maybe make this L a little bit smaller. Right. That's blank. And now we have to decide where we want them. Put them up there just now, but I want to use this because I think this little pink button matches the pink. So we know for sure we want to put that on there, and I know that I'm thinking that this is maybe too big and too bright. I quite like that, so we could put that there, in which case we'll have the journal What do you think? Is that too kind of obvious to have them opposite? I do like that there. What about a little house? Where are the houses? Nope. This is where somebody said you addition things, and that's exactly right. You've got to addition things. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, that's 2 butterflies though. Well, I'm still happy with that. What else have we got? A little bird. I think we will just go with, these are too big. Right, it needs to be that. Or, let's see. No. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Maybe we can put a bit of washi down there. I'm thinking. What other book tag is there? One that would go on the edge. No, I like that one. Yeah, the more I look at that, the more I quite like it. And it can maybe get some edging down the side there. Maybe get something down the side. Let's just get that down, because otherwise we could be here all day and all night. And you're probably fed up already with me faffing. Right, we're going to put that there, and we're going to put that up there. I didn't need glue on the top of that. That's fine. Now, do we want it really kind of... No. It looks better because kind of slightly off. Yeah. Doing it with my left hand, and then it will be truly uneven and random. Yeah. Now, I wonder if we should use the fine liner pen and just draw some lines. Yeah, it just kind of brings it all together, doesn't it? Because you don't know that you're going to want lines when you're making the thing, but now that you see it on something, I think that it does make a difference. Just, yeah, I think I'm quite happy with that. So that's the cover. What do you think? It's nice, isn't it? Right, so will we just go ahead and put one of these bigger things on the inside? Oh, on the inside. So I've got this is little pockets, and we could find something. This is a biggish pocket, which is quite nice. Don't want to just cover it in pockets. I want to kind of mix it up a bit, and I think I'm going to put this here and find a tag. Let me just look in the box. These are quite big. A little shaker tag. I quite like that one that's in it. That's quite nice. I think we'll go with that one. No, it would have been too bulky. Right, let's get these down. So I'm going to add this was a whatnot in the early circle whatnots. I think we'll put that there. And we'll add that. Yeah. Yeah. This was really a pocket that kind of clips over a page, but we don't need to use that. You can just stick the whole thing down. Right. Smile. Well, I think that's me for today. We'll maybe come back in part 2 and do some edges and decorate some more. Use up some of my pre-made, I think. Seems a shame to cover up the dancing couple. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll get some gesso on that and take away the cartoonish comic strip. Oh, that's nice on the back there, isn't it? And I seem quite determined to find a home for this. Okay. Going to go. Yeah. Right. Going to go, and if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.